Hi guys, bit of a different video today. We're out cycling along the Wellington coast past Eastbourne. I was going to be doing a trail run today, but I'm going to put it off till tomorrow because there's a race on where I was going to do it. The Holdsworth Jumbo Loop trail race is happening, so there's like 300 people doing that loop today. It's a 24k loop. I'll do it tomorrow instead. I've done it, most of it, with Joe a few times, but we always end up turning around trying to give it a shot tomorrow on my own. I just thought I'd film this instead, mix it up a bit. It's usually pretty windy around this route, so I'm not sure how the sound's going to come out on this. I'll try, but could be a bit windy. Might end up with subtitles, you know. Yeah, so it's a nice, easy gravel route. It's actually open to cars on the weekend, so you do get the occasional car coming along, and people come along here to pick up some sea life and go fishing and so on. We're just heading down to Pencarrow Lighthouse. It's not a particularly long ride. We might go a little bit beyond that. Just a nice, easy day. It's a nice, easy run as well if you want to trail run this, because it's super flat. It's super easy. It does get quite sunny here. Like it can be quite exposed, and it can be quite windy in the middle of summer, but it's nice and easy, flat, you know, in terms of gradient. It's a nice run. You do get beautiful. It's a little bit choppy out there today. It can be a little bit smoother than that. It's a bit cloudy as well. I'm kind of glad I'm not doing that race today. I think the weather's supposed to be nice tomorrow as well. Should be nicer than this. Sure if these are coming out in the video, but some wild goats up there, 3 of them. You get them all around here in the hills. No hunting allowed around here, because obviously, so they tend to flourish. Yeah, so we're just doing like some cross training today, just to mix it up a little bit and work some different muscles for a change, because I'm trying to work out like a yearly kind of cycle of overall training, and I think it's looking like I do Zwift, which is like a, you know, you see my Zwift races on the channel, the indoor racing thing. It tends to be quite high intensity, short races, less than an hour. I'm going to try doing some weight loss after this Tarawera race, so I'll be moving to longer stuff, lower intensity. I'll still be racing the Zwift, I'll still put them up on the channel, but my riding outdoors will be longer and slower, and my runs will become longer and probably slower as well. Still not 100% sure how we're going to cover the Tarawera race, because we were talking about doing a video at the race itself and maybe me and Joe running around together, but Joe's had a lot of trouble with her foot, both her ankles. She had some sort of allergic reaction a couple of weeks ago. They like swelled up, so she hasn't been able to train the last couple of weeks. So she's dropped down to the 21k distance. I'm still doing the 50k, so we're not running the same race anymore. So I don't really want to carry a camera, because when we do filming, it pretty much halves our pace. It makes everything take twice as long. So on a race, it can be quite, you know, it's not something you really want to do on race day. So we will probably do a video the day before the event and showing the, you know, the registration and everything else. And then the actual race itself, I probably won't film. I might just do like a vlog while we're up there. Just because it's the first time I've done the Tarawera 50, because I went to do it last year and I didn't make it to the start line because I had a IT band issue on my knee. Joe managed to run it, but I didn't manage it, so I really want to get it finished this year, and I've been training for it basically all year, so I probably won't video that. So yeah, we're just getting out today and cross training a little bit, mixing things up. As I say, I was going to do that 24k run today, but it'll have to be tomorrow. I'll take the camera with me and self-film it as best I can. It's always a little bit tricky when you're filming yourself, especially when you're running, because you can't just carry like tripods and gorilla pods and all kinds of extra stuff, because everything weighs you down. So yeah, I'll see if I can do a little vlog and show you the route a little bit. I'll probably do a proper video with Joe at some point and film it a little bit better. Still trying to kind of sort out what my plan is for next year, because Tarawera tends to be the where I call the end of my training year, and then I plan out my next year, so that'll be planning out the whole next year's races and so on in a week or two's time, so I'll have an idea what videos will be coming up, and the same thing with training with Joe and stuff. We'll know which ones we'll be able to film together and where we're going and so on. Yeah, I should probably mention that Joe's started taking up rock climbing actually, and I'm thinking about getting into rock climbing, or at least bouldering, because I'm not great with heights, so I might just stick to bouldering. But that's another type of video we might be able to do in the next year. If you're interested in that, just leave a comment and a like and so on, and we'll do that type of content in the next year. There's actually 2 lighthouses. There's one at the bottom and one at the top. We're going to go to the bottom one because you have to leave your bikes to go up to the top one on foot. Nice, easy, chill day. I had a little bit of wind a minute ago, but not too much. It's not been too bad, because sometimes you come out here and the wind is insane. We came out here a couple of years back, and we turned around with the bikes, and the bikes got lifted off the ground by the wind. It was ridiculous. Just see the ferry coming in there from the South Island in the distance, coming in from Picton across to Wellington. Really nice environment out here. It's quite warm now as well. There's a nice warm wind. Like content for next year, probably going to be some vlogs when we're training on bikes and running, some race stuff on race days if we do races, and then we'll do some reviews of stuff as we buy it. It's with our money, so we don't buy stuff all the time. We only do what we get, and then I'll probably bring in some Zwift stuff. The Zwift stuff's most likely going to be over winter in New Zealand, so we're a southern hemisphere. So at the moment there's not too much Zwift racing going on. As you can probably tell, the wind's getting a lot stronger now. I don't think the microphone's going to work that well, but yeah, we're still making our way back. Still a nice day. We just see some people rock climbing and doing a bit of bouldering around the headlands there. So that's kind of interesting. It's another thing we could be doing on a day like this. We're back out of the wind now. Much better. You can hear the cicadas for middle of summer, late summer now. Nice. Yeah, if you wanted to do this route, there is actually bike hire at the end here. They've got e-bikes, they've got normal bikes. So it's a nice little day trip. It's nice to cross train for a bit. So it's not all running every day.